guys, my name is Morgan and welcome to my YouTube channel. I look like an absolute mess, so I apologize. I didn't realize that my hair was this messy. But ignore that. Today I just wanted to talk about my experience getting my nostril piercings. I got two at the same time, so I got this one and then I also got this one. Right now it's Saturday, November 25th, and I got them on Black Friday because there's a local piercing shop by me that was doing a buy one get one free. It's the same person that did my septum like a year and a half ago, pretty sure it was. So I was really excited to go. I've been waiting a very long time to get these piercings. I've been thinking about it, but with all my health issues through the years, I've been trying to like wait just in case I had to get any imagery and stuff done, and I actually found out that I could put glass jewelry in, just because I already lost my conch piercing when I was in the hospital for a little bit, because I kept having MRIs, so I didn't want to get nose piercings and then lose them because I heard that they close up very quickly. But yeah, I ordered some glass jewelry to put in for imagery and things like that and possible surgery. So I should be good to go. But I just wanted to kind of talk about my experience. Also, this is not related, but I'm very excited about it because I literally love Culver's, but I hate going. And they added it to DoorDash, and I ordered it, and I'm waiting for it to come, and I'm just in like the best mood after that. I'm just so excited. Also, I guess I can say I really do like the color green because my hair is green and my shirt is green. In my last videos, I was also wearing green. So, I mean, it probably also has to do with the fact that it's Christmas and I love Christmas, but yeah. So I guess we'll just get into the experience of getting the piercing. First of all, they opened up at noon and I was there like way before noon and I waited, and of course I'm trying to be nice because like I remember when I worked at Five Below, people would be like waiting outside and looking in the doors and I always hated it. So I was like, no, I'm gonna sit in my car. I saw the guy unlock the door and I was like, I'm gonna give him a few minutes. And then a whole freaking group of people came and I was like, oh my god, I have to get out because I don't want to be like 15th in line, you know? So little old me with my handicap sticker thing and my walker like struggling to get out the door. So I ended up being number 5 in line, which I didn't enjoy that, but honestly like it could be worse because I guess she ended up doing like, I think she said 86 piercings total. And of course not everybody was getting 2. Most people were because it was buy one get one free, but you didn't have to obviously. So, you know, I don't know how many people that is, but like that's a lot. And she was there 12 to 8:30. But anyway, I was there. I was the 5th person in line. The 2 people before me were in the back. They came out, so I knew I was going to be next. And then they said nostril piercings, and another 2 girls were each getting a nostril piercing. They went in the back, and I was like, and like they didn't mean to, but it's just because they were closer to the piercer when she walked out and asked for them. And I was closer to the doors, like away from the piercer, and you know, I'm sitting down and I have a walker. I raised my hand, but those girls were just a lot more like right in the front, you know, ready to go. So I was very brave and I told the receptionist guy, like, hey, I don't want to cause any problems, but they went. I believe it was my turn. And I was like, again, I don't want to cause any problems. If she wants to finish doing their piercings and then come get me, that is fine. I just don't want to end up booted to the end of the line. Because at that point, he was saying it was an hour and a half wait, and this was about 1:30. So I had waited an hour and a half already, so I did not want to wait 3 hours when my turn already had passed. You know, I was there at noon. These girls did not get there until way after. So, like, it ended up fine. He went back there and explained the situation. The girls were very apologetic, and I was like, no, it's fine. I'm so sorry. I felt really awkward, but I also was proud of myself that I spoke up because I feel like in the past I would have just, like, sat there and freaked out. So I was proud of myself that I spoke up and, you know, advocated for myself to get my spot in line because I was there, you know, for an hour and a half. I deserved to do my spot. I got there, you know. But anyway, I go back there. I did get the upgrades. So normally her basic jewelry is just, you know, plain silver balls. But when I did my conch, that's the same thing. And I was like, yeah, I don't need an upgrade. And like she pierced me and I immediately was like, I don't like it. So I told myself that I was going to get the upgrades because, you know, you get to keep the jewelry anyway. But I'm like, if you're stuck with the jewelry for a little bit, you might as well, like, look cute and like the jewelry you have, you know what I mean? So I got these little like crystally diamondy studs. Um, so yeah, and she did the left side first. She said she was gonna go back to back. She did the left side first. Well, first she like swabbed it with, I'm assuming, alcohol, in both the outside and inside of both my nostrils. And I mean, that wasn't that fun. I was like, ew, this smells disgusting. And then she said she's gonna do back to back. So she did the left one first, and that was like completely fine. She told me to, take a deep breath and breathe out, and she did it. And it was mostly just pressure. Like, I did hurt a little bit, and my eyes watered, but that's just like a thing because it's connected to your, like the whole thing's connected. But it didn't really hurt that bad. Like, it was fine. And that one went no problem. And then she went to my right side and she pierced it. And this is something you don't want a piercer to say, but she literally, she was like, okay, deep breath or whatever. And then she pierced it and she went, oh shit. And I was like, so I'm sitting here and she goes, look up, look as high as you can. So I'm like looking up and I was like, is everything okay? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. I was like, do you have to do it again? And she's like, no. She's like, you're just bleeding. And I'm like, as she says that, I can feel the blood freaking going down my, like, whole face. And I was like, okay, great. And basically, she was having a hard time. Like, she had the needle in, but she couldn't get the jewelry screwed on because of the blood. So she was just trying to stop the bleeding in my nose while I had the needle just, like, hanging out. She apologized afterwards, and I was like, no, that's fine. She just said she wasn't expecting it because this side was fine, and then so when she went to that side, she just wasn't expecting the amount. And so I told her, like, I apologize, I should have warned you, but normally I do actually have bloody noses, and I do bleed, like, a lot when I have a bloody nose, but I had said it before when I got my septum pierced, and then it never happened, so, like, this time I didn't think to mention it. So I've also been told that on this side there's something with, like, my capillaries or something, like the tissue in my nose is too thin, so like that's why they couldn't put a catheter up my nose for a test that I had once. So yeah, so it was fun. So I had to sit there for a little bit while it stopped bleeding, but then after that I was good to go. And I really like these, actually. Like, I don't know, I feel like they look kind of gross now, but I feel like they always do because you can still see the little bit of marker and like the crusties. I've been cleaning it. I use like saline wound wash, basically. Just, I know there's other things that you can use and things like that, but that's just what I've been using for like every piercing. So I just kind of stick to what I know and what has been working so far. Yeah, I guess let me know if you have any tips with like living with a nostril piercing. I have a travel pillow that I kind of use to keep my head steady because I have a habit of sleeping on my face or on my side and stuff, so I didn't want to do that because I've heard horror stories of like these getting caught on everything, so I'm trying to avoid that. But yeah, let me know down below if you have any suggestions of like living with them and things like that. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!